if you do some mistakes in the bulk, so that 1 mark can cost you, right? So let us discuss. Yeah, so let us discuss these questions. Okay, so you have not received the revision test one corrected PDF. Oh, revision test one. So that I have said. Let me ask.
Sir,
Yes, yes,
sir.
Taman.
Yeah. So son, when you ask when you ask me to mute sometimes, okay, is unmute sometimes, okay. It'll take some time because of my laptop getting stuck. So I just want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
before.
No, yeah, 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 yeah. So I can totally understand. Don't worry, Sukita. Don't worry about the.
I'll be able to unmute, but it'll take some time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just,
Okay,
just
okay, okay, okay. Sure, sure. Yes, no problem, no problem. Yeah, so yes, Shaima, we will. I'll talk to the Learnivio team and I will send those tips, right? Okay. So this was the first question, and most of you wrote the correct answer, right? So most of you wrote. Yeah, so most of you wrote 3, which was correct, right? Because we have this P point, and let's say this is 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, and 3. So this point is 2 comma 3, right? In X we go 2, and in Y we go 3. So this is 2 comma 3. And this is the Y axis, and this is the X axis. So from X axis, it is 3, whatever this 3 distance, right? So this would be 3. So this was correct. But some of you guys, yeah, so there were some little mistake in this question. So they want in this question you have to write that which quadrant your answer lies, right? So if your answer is plus plus, then obviously this is the first quadrant. Let's say this is x minus and y plus, and this is x minus and y minus, and then this is x plus and y minus. So these are for the second, third, and fourth quadrant. So if you get your x to be positive, then and your x to and y to be negative, so that would be in the fourth quadrant. So this answer was this fourth quadrant, right? And you guys already know that the ratio was 1 and 2, and the point would be, let's say this is 7 minus 6 and 3, 4. So mx2, x would be mx2, right? So 1 into 3 plus nx1. So 2 into 7. And then divided by 1 plus 2, 3. So obviously this is positive. And then you have y, which is mx2, my2, right? So 1 into 4, and then plus n y1 minus 6 by 3. So obviously this is minus 12, so this would be right. So this is positive, negative, which means fourth quadrant, right? Okay, and yes, Aisha. So hello Aisha, Assalamu alaikum. Did you not take that revision test, the third one?
No, sir, I did not take because there was other exams, so I had to study.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that I'm just discussing those questions. Okay, good. So now this one, third one. So sine A is half, right? And then the value of cot A. So we can solve this question in many ways. So sine A is half, then A would be how much? Yes, what would be the angle, guys?
30 degrees.
30 degree, right? So 30 degree, which means we have to find a cot 30. So this would be root 3. So this is the answer, right? Or you can also solve this question like this. So sine of A is 1 by 2. So 1, 2. And then you have to find this one. So this would be 4 minus 1, which is root. And then cot A. Cot A is B by P. So root 3 by 1. So in any ways, we can solve this one, right? And then the next one. So there were some mistakes in the calculation, right? So you guys please be careful with that. This was tan theta, and this is 3 by 4. And then we have to find out. So this is 3, this is 4, and this would be 5. So sine theta would be 3 by 5, and cos theta would be 4 by 5. So there was a calculation, right? 3 by 5 minus 4 by 5, and 3 by 5 plus 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is common. This is 3 minus 1, 4 by 5 common, 3 plus 1. So 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2. So this was the answer, right? And this question. So this was a question, and you can see from here. This is given. So don't look at this part. First, try to think about this part. So sine theta minus cos theta is 0, right? So how can we, or what we can infer from this given thing? What can we infer? Yes, everyone. Yeah. So this would be sine theta would be cos theta, right? So this is cos theta, which means that if I take sine theta, cos theta in here, so this would be 1. So tan theta is 1. So theta would be how much?
What?
Theta, angle. So at what
Uh,
value?
45 degree.
45, right?
45.
45. So we have to calculate sine 4 of 45 plus cos 4 of 45, right? So sine 4 of 45 is 1 by root 2, then power 4, 1 by root 2 power 4, right? Or you can also say that this would be, yeah, so this is 1 by 2 square, which is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So this is 2 by 4, which means half. This is the correct answer, right? And you can also think about the other ways to solve this one. Okay, but yeah, so this question, why did you guys make a mistake in this question? And yeah, so we have to find the median class of this whatever interval is given, right? And we can clearly see that this is not a continuous one. So first we have to make this a continuous one. So continuous one would be minus 0.5, 5.5. And whenever we write the frequency, then when we sum all those frequencies, so that is the cumulative frequency, right? Some of you guys have written this as the frequency, but this is a cumulative frequency. Whenever we add these frequencies. Yes, so I will talk about it. Yeah, so 5.5, 5.5, and then 11.5, 11.5, and then what, 17.5, 17.5, and 23.5, and 23.5, 29.5. This is class interval. This is frequency, right? So some of you guys wrote this as what? What was guys wrote something? Yeah, so 13, 10, 15, 8, and 11. So what would be the cumulative frequency? This would be 30. This would be 23. This would be 38. This would be 46, 57. So n by this is n, which is 57. So n by 2 is 27.5, right? So this class lies in that thing. So this is the median class. So this would be the upper limit, right? So the upper limit would be this, not this one. Why? Because this is the actual class interval, continuous one. We always do the calculation in continuous one, right? So this is the median class. Okay, and this was the direct question because ui is di by h, which is xi minus a divided by h. So these were the questions. Oh, and this one. This question you guys did in two ways, right? So very, very good about that. Yeah, that was very clever. So one is that we assume that we have a point xy. This is equidistance from A, which is minus 5, 4, and B, which is minus 1, 6, right? And then we solve, yeah, is Talha here? Talha is not here. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to Talha. Okay. So, can you guys tell me that do we write square in this manner in some areas? Do we write square? Is this a notation? Do we write square like this?
No.
No, sir.
Yeah, I thought there is a new notation. Okay. Yeah, so one idea, and there was a very clever approach that find a point which is equidistant from the point this and this. So we can always find a point which would be, let's say this is to point A, and we can always find a point which would be equidistant from these 2 points. And what would be that point? What would be that point?
What, sir?
Yeah. So what is what is the point that is equidistance from this A and B point? And let me
Midpoint.
midpoint, right? So if I have a midpoint, then this would be equidistance from this one and this one, right? So this was one clever answer that yeah. So this is also true, but we can also do this question in. So from this question, AC would be equal to BC, and then you get the equation of x and y. So equation of x and y was like this. That some of you guys got, right? But you didn't write about how many such points are there. So we got an equation of x and y. So how many such points would be there? Yes. So whoever have,
Many.
yeah, infinitely many, right? Because if I choose, let's say x equals to 1, then there would be some value of y. So x equals to 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. So y is minus 3. If I choose x equals to 2, so this is 4 and y would be how much? 4 plus 1 minus 5. If I choose x equals to 0, then y would be minus 1. So I can have infinitely many points, right? Which would be equidistant from these 2 points. So whoever have written this midpoint, I have given the marks, and whoever have written this solution, I have also given. Right, both are correct. Yeah. So how do we get this one? Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Everyone, please tell. Otherwise, I won't be able to understand that if I'm making a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah. So you solve the distance AC and BC, and then you square. Oh, yeah. So there was a mistake, Shaima, that so y minus. So please take care of plus and minus, guys. Right. Otherwise, your marks will be cut. Only due to that mistake, your whole answer would be incorrect. So you know the answer, you know the method, but only plus minus can make a very big difference. So please be careful with this plus minus. Everyone, please be careful. Okay. Okay. So yeah, and this everyone solved. Good. So this question everyone solved. Good. And this question, right? So why did you guys? Yeah, what was the so this question? Some of you guys solved, and some of you didn't solve this one. So we can see that this is so we can see that this is tan theta and this is sec theta, and we have an identity which relates sec theta and tan theta, right? So if we take LHS, if we take LHS and first thing, whatever is common, we should take it out, right? So tan 4 theta is the common, tan square theta. So this is tan square theta plus 1. And what is tan square theta plus 1? 1 plus tan square theta. This is the identity, right? So sec square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So this is sec square theta. And the answer is only in sec square theta. So we have to change every term in terms of sec square theta. So tan square theta. Tan square theta would be how much? This would be sec square theta minus 1. So sec square theta minus 1. So we will get sec square theta, sec square theta. So sec 4 theta minus of sec square theta, which is RHS. Or we can also solve this one also. So we take RHS and we take sec square theta form. So this is sec square theta minus 1. And sec square theta minus 1 is what? Tan square theta. And sec square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So this would be tan square theta plus tan 4 theta. So tan 4 theta plus tan square theta, which is LHS. So either way we can solve this one, prove this one, right? Yes, guys, sorry for discussing this, but this was important, right? You guys were making a very small mistake, but that can cost you. So that is why I'm discussing it. Okay. Yeah, and now let us get back to this part. So you guys, all of you guys got the quadratic equation and you solve the value of y, which was minus 3 and minus 5. So to find PQ, there would be two distances, right? One for this one and one for this one. So you guys, some of you guys only calculated this one. Okay, but you have to write this both values. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. And all of you guys have done this question correctly. So this was correct for everyone. This was correct for everyone. This was also correct, 1 by 6. But calculate so different number on both the sides. So if we have same number on both the side, 1 by 6, so different number would be 1 minus 1 by 6. That would be 5 by 6, right? Or we can also calculate that if we have 6 same numbers, then there would be 20 different numbers, right? So this is favorable, and total is 30. So 30 different and total is 36. So then probability would be 30 by 36, which is 5 by 6. So either way we will get 5 by 6, right? Okay, so this was the test paper, right? Only all of you guys did pretty well, but there were some other mistakes. And this part, yeah, so this part cost a lot. So each 7 questions were very easy. So please be careful with these little ones, right? Yes, any question, any doubt, anything that you guys want to add? Yes, everyone. Yes, guys. Nothing. Okay, so yeah, so then let us start what we will do. Oh, Aisha, you have given this one, right? So you have given this test. Oh, no, no. So this one is for the 12th class. Yeah. Let's get back to what we were doing. Right. Okay, so what were we doing? The- we completed this fourth question, right? Why you guys are so silent today? All the exams are over, right?
Yes, sir.
Why you guys are so silent today? Hmm? Just thinking about the exams.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, don't think so. The exams are over. Don't think about. Right, right. Whatever we did, the mistake we have to improve on that, and whatever we did well, so we have to know the yeah. So we have to practice. That is the idea. Don't. Sir, I will have to leave in 15. I have grammar left for English exam. Oh, good, good. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So, no worries about that. Yes, Ash. So, your exam was today, right? English exam. But
No, sir, one day preparatory leave.
oh, one day prepare. Good, good. Okay, so yeah, again, all the best. And yeah, so we have 15 years. Then, yeah, good. So, fourth one we did. Now, whose turn was it? Shaima's turn, right? Because Talha left and Talha is not here today, right? Okay, so Talha left. So this question is fifth question is for Shai. A kite is flying flying at a height of 60 meter above ground. So this is the height, right? And this is let's say, this kite is 60 meter above the ground, right? And what is the string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. So this is the point with which this is the kite attached, right? And the inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So this is not a loose string. This is very tight string. So there is no slack in the string. Oh, good. So what trigonometric ratio we will use, Shaima? Find the length of this whatever string is
Sine 60.
sine 60, right? So all of you guys calculate and tell me what would be the value. Good. So please you guys calculate and tell. And again, there would be a doubt session. So after uh, Tejasvi, Abir, and Amira's class, which happens after this class. So after that class, there would be doubt session at the usual time. So please come if you have any doubt. Okay, yes. So Ashir and Amar and Shiv. So in the third test, Amar solved all the questions, right? The third test, Amar has solved all the questions. Good, good, Amar. But in the exam, Amar, please write elaborately, right? Don't write them directly. I have given you marks, but in the exam, they will do the step marking. So please write them elaborately.
Sir, the height of the string is 40 √3 meter.
40 root 3. Good, Shama. So Shama has got 40 root 3. Yes, everyone, what are you thinking?
There seems
Same, again, same.
again. What?
Oh, why did I write Shoaib? Oh, I was thinking about Shoaib, and yeah, I was going to ask you, Rizwan, that where is Shoaib?
So I messaged him. I think he's bunking classes.
He's bunking classes, right? Yes.
So say to his parents.
Huh? Yes.
Say to his parents.
Yeah, he is what with his parents?
Nah, I said he's bunking.
Oh, okay. So I complain to his parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, no,
Complete
no,
his parents.
no complaining, no complaining from my side, right? So the realization should come within itself, right? Within yourself. So yeah, okay, so that is why Shweb is not correct.
Nah, I guess he have some work. I don't know.
Yes, sir. I hope teachers could understood that. Yeah. So okay. So they have yeah, they are. So the school teacher are bounded by the principal, right? So that is why Ashik. Okay. Because everyone is they have. I don't, yes, everyone. What is the answer?
So even I got 40 √3.
40 rupees. So I guess many people have got the same answer, right? So only
I got same.
oh, so okay, so you got same, right? So Three people. That's why 1, 2, 3, right?
Nah, it will be two. Then I on the
Okay. Sorry, Shaktiman. Let's write it as 40 root 3. Right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. What was yeah. So only Hashid has his remaining exams, right? And all of you have got over with your exams. All of you.
हम आजाद है.
No, sir.
Oh, you have your exam, Aisha. So still happening. What are the subjects which are remaining?
So science and second language.
Science. So when is your science exam?
So day after tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So good, good. All the best. All the best for the rest of the exams. And
Thank you, sir.
inshallah, you will do the best. Right. So,
Inshallah, sir.
Amin. Amin. Yes, Hashid sir. What is the answer? I guess you also got 40. Right. Amar, what about you? Let us move ahead, right? Okay, so Hashid, yeah. Oh, Hashid, you have only 1 or 2 or 4 minutes left. So yeah, you can go and prepare for that exam, right? Yeah, grammar portion is 40% is the grammar portion,
40
right?
to 3.
40, yes, about. So Hashid, 40% is the grammar portion. Oh, good, good. Yes, yes. So go, and all the best, all the best. Prepare with Hashid. So we should not disturb you, and yeah, Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz. Okay, so now let us good everyone. So this chapter is tough or easy. Yes.
Easy.
Again, a boy, and whose turn is it? So it's Amar's turn, right? Ashir has left, so Amar, and then seventh question Aisha, and then the eighth question. How many questions? So I will give some question as you right? Because today is and Shaima's exam is on 8th of October, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have statistics and this uh, application of trigonometry. Only these two
Circles also.
circles also good. So what we'll do is that in the doubt session we will do circles and statistics question. And please be careful with those very little mistakes, right? Yes, Shaima. I I don't expect those mistakes from you, right? Okay. So the sixth one, 1.5 meter tall boy, right? So 1.5 meter, how much is that? 1 meter is that is a very tall. 1.5 meter tall boy standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. So this is a building which is 30 meters, right? This is building B. This is man, tall boy, right? Okay, and he is 1.5 meter. Now, what is the question? The angle of elevation from his eyes. So this is his, these are his eyes, right? This is the line of sight and angle of elevation to the top of the building. Okay, the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of building increases from 30. Oh, so he is walking. So this is 30 and now he is coming closer to the building. So angle will decrease or increase, guys. Angle will
Increase.
increase, right? So good. So this will increase and this will become 60. So now we have to find out that let's say this is A point This is B, this is C, this is D. This is B. So now we have to find out that how much distance he has walked towards this building, right? So what is the distance that we have to find out?
BC.
BC. Good. So let us find out the triangles first. Right. Good. So this was Amar's question. Right. So this is the first triangle. So let us write the information about this triangle. Right. So do we need this distance? Do we need this one?
No.
No. So this we don't have. We won't have. We need this distance, right? So this is 30, this is 60, and this is whatever it is. So what trigonometric ratio we will use, Amar, to calculate CD? Let's say this is Y, this is X. X we want to calculate. So what trigonometric ratio, Amar? Yes, Amar, where are you? Oh, you have said that it will take time. Okay. Yeah. So then let us ask this question to Aisha. Right. And one crucial thing, that this is from here to here, this is 1.5, right? So we have to calculate this height. What would be this height?
So that's 30 meters, right?
That's not 30 meters. Building
Oh,
is
okay.
and
So 30
30
minus 1.5.
yeah, 30 minus 1.5, which is 28.5, right? Good. So now we have to find out. Yes, Aisha, what is the trigonometric ratio we'll use? Find a CD. Yes, Aisha. So we have this triangle, right? We know this. This is perpendicular. This is base. So perpendicular, we know we have to find this base. Which trigonometric ratio, Aisha? Aisha is right. Yes. Hello, Aisha. Can you hear me? Yes. Hello, Aisha. Okay, then question goes to Rizwan, right? The circle goes and yeah, which trigonometric ratio, Rizwan? Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yeah. So which trigonometric ratio? Which trigonometric ratio? The smaller triangle.
460.
Yeah,
10,
this
10,
10,
10.
right, right. So yeah. So why everyone is silent? 10, 60 is
Sorry, sir, I was trying to
Ah,
unmute.
by
it.
years.
yes, yes, Aisha, you were saying?
Sorry, sir, I tried to unmute, but then it wasn't
Yeah.
working.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 So that is what I already knew that you know the answer, right? So, okay. No, no worries. No worries. So that's what I thought, right? There would be some technical issues. Yeah. So 28.5 and then divided by whatever is y. So this is root 3 and 28.5 y. So y is 28.5 and then root 3, root 3, root 3. So this is how much? 28.5, root 3 and 3. So is this cancelable? A 13 to 50. So this can cancel, right? 9 and point 5. So 9.5 root 3. Now we have got this distance. This is 9.5. Now we have to use the bigger triangle, right? So we have to use this bigger triangle. Oh, okay. That's okay. Again, so we have this distance, this bigger triangle ABD. We have this distance BD, AD, right? AD we know, and BD. So again, we have to use tan theta, right? So again, using tan theta, tan 30, it is 28.5 divided by x. We want to find out plus 9.5, right? So this tan 30 is how much? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and 28.5 divided by x plus 9.5. So x plus 9.5 root 3, 28.5. So x is how much? 28.5 root 3 minus 9.5. So this is 0, 19. This is the distance the boy has covered in traveling this distance, right? Okay, so is this part clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please note it down and then we'll. So then whose turn is it? So now, Aisha, can you unmute your, the next turn would be yours, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then next question. Please everybody note it down and then. Yes, so everyone, how did you guys find the maths paper in your school exam? Was hard, lengthy, or which category?
Maths paper.
Yeah,
Uh,
so math.
it is the midpoint of normal and hard.
Normal and hard. So it was average.
Yeah, that thing. Yes.
So the questions were tough or lengthy? Tough, meaning average.
Uh, that trigonometry questions were tough.
Tough,
It
but
was
we did.
it was like section. So like no, yeah. So the last part was hard.
That's one.
Then that last part took more time, like
Yeah.
too much time. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but the paper was easy instead of that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I want that you guys think that paper is. If we have done all the things, then paper would seem it, right? And if some things are left, then it would appear that paper is done. Good. So in the middle, we are in the middle, right? So we need practice. Yes, everyone.
Done.
Done.
Then so
Okay. So then let us do the next. Okay, so seventh one, right, Aisha? From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of the transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building. So first, let us understand that what are the points that are given in this question. So one is this point on the ground. Then we have a building or whatever is that, high building. So we have a high building, and on top of a high building, there is a transmission tower. Right. So these are the three things that we have. Right. And this building is 20-meter high. So this building is 20-meter. Right. So what we have to find out? And the angle of elevation of the bottom, so bottom. This is the bottom, and this is the top of the tower. So this is the tower, this is the building, and this is the point on the ground. Okay, so this is how much? 45, and this is 60. So we have to find a height of the tower. So we have to find out this, right? So let's say that this is A, B, C, right? So firstly, which triangle we will take, Aisha?
So I will take the triangle BCD.
Good. So let us take the small triangle, right? And in all these questions, we have to find out the common distance, right? So in both the calculation, which one is the common distance? In both
So
the
DC.
DC, right? So DC is common for AB, ACD, and DC is common for BC. So we have to find out this, right? So good, very good, Aisha. So first we have to find out DC. So which trigonometric ratio we will use?
So tan 45.
Tan 45. So tan 45 is whatever is BC by this DC we want to find out. Let's say this is X and tower height is Y. So 20 by X. And tan 45 is 1. So this would be 20 by X. So X is 20 meters. Right. Now we know this is 20 meters. And now we have this bigger triangle. Right. So we have
Yes, sir.
this bigger triangle. Okay, this is not, yeah, but you guys understand that I am talking about this bigger. So in this bigger triangle, again, what trigonometric identity we will use, Aisha?
So we can use tan 60.
Yes. So again, tan 60, and this would be equal to what is the perpendicular in this case?
So 20 plus Y.
20 plus y. Very good. So 20 plus y, and then divided by 20. Right. So this is root 3, and this is 20 plus y divided by 20. So this is 20 root 3, and minus of 20 equals to y. So this would be 20 is common, root 3 minus 1 equal to y. And if we solve this root 3, which is 1.7 minus 1, and this is y, so this is 20 into 0.7, which is y, and then y is 14 meters. Right. So this is the height of the tower. And we can also write 1.73. So we can also write 3 as well. So then this would be 14.6. So Okay, any doubt in this question? Anybody?
No, sir.
Please note it down, everyone, and then again this one. Back to you. It's already 7:30. Yeah, so again, everyone, we will have this doubt session, so please join at that time, and that would be only of half an hour. We discuss some questions. Yeah, whenever you guys have written it down.
Done, sir.
And Rizwan and Aisha, Amma, what about you guys?
Done, sir.
Ron.
Ten minutes. Okay, so 8-1 Rizwan. Oh, this guy is 0.1 meter taller.
Yay.
So finally, we have found one guy who is not the same as the previous one.
So the writer wasn't that lazy.
Okay, so a statue. This is a statue on the stands on the top of a pedestal. So we have this pedestal, and then we have this statue. And from a point on the ground, so there is a point on the ground. And the angle of elevation of the top of the sheer show after so many years. Yeah, from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. Yes, hello Shesh. Hi. After a very long time, what has happened? Yes, where did you go?
But actually, I was out of India and there I suffered from typhoid and jaundice.
Ore Baba. So the different kinds of diseases are falling, right? So one after the other, you suffer from many. Please take care of your body. So body is very uh, because before that you were suffering from a very difficult, and then after that, jaundice and then typhoid.
Sir,
Okay, yeah.
actually, I was in Japan and their food, their food was so disgusting that I suffered from typhoid and jaundice.
Bro, you were in Japan?
Oh,
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, so,
that's cool.
yeah, so Rizwan and I and maybe Talal. So we dream.
The anime fans.
Yeah, so we are anime lovers and we dream to go to Japan. But
Yes.
you are saying that food is disgusting, then we have to think about that, right? Rizwan?
What about Naruto ramen?
Yeah, what about the ramens and noodles? What did you eat? Anything,
That
everything?
were good.
Oh, that was
That were good, but
Come on.
There was a legend dish. It was so disgusting.
Oh, legend dish.
You mean those snakes and those all?
Okay, yeah. So Indian foods are prepared. Okay, so
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, so we will stop at here, right? And we will discuss the remaining questions. So you are saved, Rizwan, right? This was your turn, so we will discuss
Yeah,
the question.
God save me.
Yeah. So in the next class, this chapter would be over, right? Only 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, 5 questions. So in the next class, we'll complete this one, right? And then please practice Shaima. Please practice this circle and what statistics and this one, right? And we also solve some sample papers based on that. So yes, bye everyone. And if you guys want to join in the doubt station, please come in that. Okay, everyone.
You say bye bye.
Yes, yes. So bye everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
So how are you now, Shreyash? How are you now?
Still suffering from
Yeah, still suffering from what? Typhoid.
and jaundice too.